Please quiet down.
Good morning and welcome to today's flag salute. We're now going to sing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please take off your caps and hats. Ready, set, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Come on up, Mrs. Boynan. Oh, starting with kindergarten. No song today. All right. Well, I think Mrs. Boynan and I, coming back after vacation, were blown away with our group of kindergarten students. They have been on fire. I mean, they come back and they follow our classroom promise without us even having to review anything. And they're just proving every day that they are ready to move on to first grade, even though we're not quite ready. But we do have a few students that we would like to recognize this morning. And the first one is Olivia. Olivia, please come on up. So, Olivia, we could have recognized you for many, many things. You are always putting yourself in the front of the classroom. You are focused. You show us every day how much you want to learn. But we wanted to recognize you for your incredible effort and work throughout Written and Illustrated. So your award says the Golden Pen and Paintbrush Award. Because every step of the way, Olivia, from planning and coming up with the characters for your story, to dictating your story, to creating the beautiful illustrations, it was unbelievable. And your finished book is incredible. And I know that your mom and dad are going to be so proud of you when they read that sweet story about Columbia's big adventure. So take a look when you see it in the library, friends, because you are going to be blown away by this kindergartner's story. Congratulations, Olivia.
I was actually talking to Mrs. Murphy this week about our kindergarten class because honestly, when we do yoga every morning, I've never had a class so interested, so engaged with every single student doing the poses, asking for more, wanting to meditate, wanting to do the ohms. They have all kinds of comments about it, and I'm just also blown away by this class. It will be hard to move them on. Okay, Elise, come on up, sweet girl. Elise, you're getting the Superstar Worker Award. Because Elise, if you saw her work every single day, the amount of energy and patience and time she puts into her work is amazing. It is beautiful. She dots every I, crosses every T, ends every sentence with a period, starts every sentence with a capital letter. That is hard for kindergarten. I mean hard, and she does it. And every time I go to grade her work, I'm like, wow, this looks like a third grader's work. And then on top of that, her story for Written and Illustrated is also beautiful, as you can imagine, because she is such a hard worker. She had patience and spent time, and her illustrations are gorgeous. So congratulations for being such a hard worker. It's a pleasure to have you in my group. That was great.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mrs. Morgan.
Well, happy Friday to you all. Again, I can only say what Mrs. Poinian and Mrs. Murphy said. What an amazing group of students we have. And it's been a super pleasure having all of you this year and recognizing you for all of your great effort. And you're just such a joy to teach. But today, I'd like to call up Ava. I'm going to read Ava's because I really wanted to get this right for her because she's such a unique individual, and I really put a lot of thought into what I was saying today, and I really just want to read it word for word because it fits you, I think, perfectly. She's getting the Bright Spirit Award. Ava is receiving this award for her joyful spirit and love of learning. She comes to school each day with enthusiasm and a positive attitude that brightens our classroom. Ava continues to grow in her learning and puts in steady effort in all that she does. She's always respectful to her teachers and classmates, and her kind heart makes her a wonderful part of our classroom. Ava's energy and excitement for school are truly special, and we are so proud of her. Congratulations, Ava.
Okay. Real quick, because I heard someone in first grade say it. What could we say to Mrs. Morgan real fast? There we go. Yep. I won't make them sing to you. We'll do that later. Okay. Real quick, I just also want to say to Ava how much I just love her smile every day. She truly is the cheerleader in our classroom and always, always is putting a smile on everyone's face. So I really appreciate that about you, Ava. Don't ever lose your spirit, ever. Okay. I would like to give an award to Miss Octavia. Octavia, I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. Octavia, I'm giving you the Comprehension Queen Award. So this little girl right here, we've been working very hard with her phonics so that she can understand when she needs to use those rules for her spelling. But her comprehension, she is just amazing at. She comes to reading group every single day. She's so excited to read the book. And when she says, I'm done, I'm like, okay, so what happened here? And she knows. She reads with such enthusiasm and remembers every detail, even down to the color of someone's dress that they're wearing. Because trust me, I have tried to challenge her with every comprehension question I can think of, and she has got it. So Octavia, please continue your adventures with reading and take every single one of those details in, because you are truly a comprehension queen. Okay?
Good morning, Del Mar Pines, and happy Friday. I would like to start by congratulating the entire second grade on an amazing written and illustrated journey. It was so fun this week to come back and wrap up our covers and put every story in its envelope, and we are so excited to have each of your books sent off to the publisher. So even more excited to have them come to school in their finished form so that we can read them, enjoy them, and share them. So well done, second grade. We're very proud of you. And now I would like Logan to come on down. Logan, this morning, I would like to recognize you for your unwavering dedication to learning. You come to school each day ready to take on challenges. You always try your best, and you stick with your work until it is finished. Because of this, you have learned many different math strategies. You've grown as a writer, you've become a thoughtful scientist who makes strong predictions, and so much more. You are a great example for your classmates. We can all learn from the way you stay on task and you keep working until your job is done. Mrs. Colley and I are proud of the effort you show each day in second grade, and we can't wait to see what you will continue to do this year. Congratulations, Logan. We are so proud of you.
Next up, Sophie. Could you make your way up? Miss Bave is Sophie's math teacher, and she asked me to present this award to Sophie this morning. Sophie, when you began with the math group, I was so impressed with your math skills and exemplary behavior, but you were a little unsure and tentative. You worried about being wrong and needed many assurances that you were on the right track before you wrote anything on paper. As we reach the end of this school year, I am delighted to see the growth in your confidence. You know your concepts and are willing to tackle problems head on. If a solution does not work, you try again by going back to the beginning and using a different strategy. In the process, you have discovered the joys of creativity, of open-ended thinking, and problem solving using trial and error rather than relying on rules to tell you exactly what to do. Sophie, I'm so pleased to honor and recognize you today for your consistent focus and hard work all year and for stepping outside your comfort zone to experiment, be creative, and have fun with math. Congratulations and well done.
Good morning. In third grade this morning, Mrs. Cox and I want to recognize a couple of students, and we're going to start with Joey. So Joey, when Mrs. Cox and I were chatting about what we wanted to highlight about you this morning when we called you up, we kept coming back to how engaged you are. From 8 o'clock in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon every single day, you are with us 110%. We can always count on you to raise your hand and share your thoughts, answers, and all your wonderful ideas. And we've been so impressed by how much you've grown this year. Like I tell you all the time in the classroom, this girl is on fire. And while all of these things are truly important, that's not what we wanted to call you up for today. We're so excited to give you the Radiant Ray of Joy Award. You don't just have all the qualities of an amazing student, Joey, you are more importantly, you bring sunshine and happiness to everyone around you. Your warm hugs, your kind heart and bright smile light up our room every day. You're always so helpful to your classmates and to both of us. And you just make our classroom a brighter place to be and happier place to be. And one of my favorite words is joy. And I was looking at your name last night when I was writing this award, and it doesn't surprise me that joy is in your name. I don't think it's a coincidence. I actually think it's a perfect fit. So congratulations, Joey.
I would like to call Kai on down. Come on, Kai. All right, so Kai is receiving the On Top of It award. Now, responsibility means doing what you're supposed to do, even when no one is reminding you. It takes ownership of your learning, following through on your commitments, and making the right choices, which takes extra effort. A responsible student doesn't wait to be told what to do. They take initiative, stay organized, and hold themselves accountable. And Kai has shown all of these qualities in meaningful ways. Before spring break, he left early for a trip and was given a significant amount of math work to complete. What stands out is that he returned all of it promptly when he came back without even being asked. That kind of follow through really shows dedication and integrity, buddy. This week, also, when we realized that he did not have his homework, Kai once again showed what responsibility looks like. He took it upon himself to speak up, remind me, and ask for the materials he needed. He didn't ignore the situation or wait for someone else to notice or me to say something. He took initiative and advocated for himself, especially when it was about homework. So that's really impressive, bud. Kai is taking responsibility for his learning, which is such a skill of a mature student. I can tell that your education matters to you, buddy, and you consistently show that you care about doing the right thing. So you set a strong example for others, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on earning the On Top of It award.
Happy Friday, DMP. Well, I have two students that I'd like to recognize today, and the first one is James. James, come on up here. James is receiving an award for two things. One is for his leadership, and the other is for his writing. And in leadership, the thing that really has stood out for me is the way James has interacted with his group on our 22nd mission project. We've done a lot of group work at the second part of our fourth grade year, and group work can be a challenge because you need to have the ability to organize yourselves in a group without the teacher keeping you on track. And as I've checked in on James's group, all of his group members have been hard at work. And I've often noticed that James is helping keep things on track. He's sort of, he has the ability to be in the driver's seat without seeming like he's bossy. He just kind of reminds and keeps on track and helps keep the progress moving forward. And I think that's been really, really valuable for your group in making sure that you get the things done that you need to get done. So congratulations on being a great leader without being bossy to your teammates. Nice work, James. And the second thing I want to recognize on James is his writing. I remember at the beginning of the year, James, when we did our first writing project with Miss Lewis, you were anxious about it. And you said to me, I'm not so great at doing writing. I get nervous about it. And when I look at what you're doing independently now with your character analysis paper, it really just blows me away. You are so independent. Your writing about Karana is so easy to read. It's so well organized. I feel like everything that I say in a lesson, I look at your writing and it's right there. You're doing it exactly the way you should be. And I know that that was an area where you didn't feel like you were awesome at it. But I really think that you are an awesome writer and you've worked hard at it. And congratulations for all the great progress you've made. Keep it up, James. Nice work. And the second student I would like to call up is Annika. Come on up here, Annika. Annika is receiving an award for her excellent learning habits. And I talk about habits a lot in fourth grade. And I think at the beginning of the year, I said something like, bad habits are easy to form, but harder to live with. They make your life harder. And good habits can be hard to form, but they make your life easier. And Annika is a great example of someone who has taken the effort to form great, great habits in her learning. And as I've noticed the year go along, those habits are just keeping her moving along exactly in the right direction. When you look at Annika's work, it is beautifully done. There's no sign of rushing ever. I don't know if any of you have ever noticed some of the beautiful leadership posters for the different spirit days we have, but the ones that Annika makes are just lovely. And she puts so much care and patience into all of her work. And it's that habit, I think, that really shows it's the reason why she succeeds, because she has the great habit. The other great habit you show, Annika, is focusing during lessons. You're never distracted by other people. You're always right with me. And so the benefit of having such great habits, Annika, is that as the work gets harder in 5th grade and 6th grade, it's not going to be that much harder for you because you're doing it the right way. So keep up the great work, kiddo. I am super proud of you.
Good morning and happy Friday. I have 3 students that I would like to bring forward today, and the first one is Aiden. Aiden is getting the Mathematical Mind Award. He readily sees number patterns and strategies. And sometimes the challenge when things come quickly to you is taking the time to explain those strategies and both in word and by number, and to get all your work and all the details down on the paper, and then to take that extra time to double check your work. And so that's something that Aiden has been working on all year long, and he has really gotten much better at it. We're still a work in progress, but from where we started, he has come a tremendous way, and I am very proud of his efforts. And the last test that we took, he did double check. He was not the first student to turn in his test, and that effort was really reflected in an excellent grade, and I was really proud to be able to put a Slay That A stamp on the paper. So thank you, Aiden, for your hard work. The next student I'd like to call up is Ryan W. Ryan is getting the Old Faithful Award because there's something that I really, really appreciate about Ryan. When I ask a question in class, there are times when I ask a question and you look out over a sea of eyes that are kind of questioning and no one is raising their hand, and you wait a beat or 2 beats and you hope that somebody is going to help you out, and Ryan is often that somebody. And I like that when he does it, he actually has put some good thought into it and almost always comes up with a great answer. So I appreciate having that person who's willing to take a risk and just share what they know with the class. The other thing I appreciate about Ryan is that he's got an inquisitive nature and has an abundance of enthusiasm. No matter what we do, he's ready to go and get started, and I just love to see that. So thank you, Ryan. All right, my last student I'd like to call up is Helena. Helena's getting the Deep Thinker Award. She's kind of quiet in the classroom, but she notices everything about people. And in the same way that she studies people, she studies writing. So when she reads something, she looks at it from every angle and she notices like small details that the rest of us don't always see. And when I read her responses to literature, I'm blown away sometimes by the observations she makes that maybe I didn't even think of. So I love that deep thinking. And as if that's not enough, getting to know Helena has been an incredible pleasure because she also has a wonderful sense of humor. And when she was presenting a script recently, she did all the voices and everything else. So she's usually quiet in class, so it's fun to see a student who's quiet bring that personality. And the last thing I appreciate about Helena is she's a hugger, and she gives me at least one hug every day, which I love, and I hope when she's in 6th grade, she'll still stop by for that hug in the morning. So thank you, Helena.
Okay, she knows. Gracie, come on up. They see their parents, it's a dead giveaway. Gracie. I know she's gonna be upset at me for telling you this story, but the kids had to respond to a prompt that I gave them. And I felt myself almost in tears when I read Gracie's response, not because it was sad, but it was so well written. And mind you, they did this in class in like 45 minutes. And it was so well written and so articulate and just really was the essence of who she is. And if you're lucky enough, she'll share the story with you, but she won't let me. So I haven't been able to share it with anybody because she asked me not to, but it's killing me. But Gracie, you have really evolved so much this year. I'm so proud of you. And not just in your academics, especially in her academics. She is a complete math whiz, quicker than you can even imagine. I mean, I'll be like, Gracie, why aren't you doing your work? She's like, I did it. And she does it, and she does it well, and it's right, and she's just really accurate with it. Love that. But also, she has really, and this was sort of what her prompt was about, she has really found her voice this year. And she's matured and gained this really beautiful confidence, but not in a way that's offensive. And just this unassuming confidence who's willing, about somebody that's willing to speak up when she needs to, know when she needs to, and knows how to do it well. And I'm really, really, really proud of you for that. It's such a huge thing. And I think this girl has proven that she really knows what she wants, and she's gonna go out and she's gonna get it. So your award is, not so creative with these, your voice and academic growth. I don't have to read the whole thing to you. I think I said it all, but you can read it. And I'm just really proud of this young lady, and so should her family be, as I know they are. Congratulations. Oh, and she's my best hugger.
Wow, it sounds like our students are rock stars. Keep up the great work. Thank you, everyone. Happy Friday, and have a great weekend. Please head back to class.